A basic,
Yeah.
something that should be that's a basic need. Your basic needs should be free. Like
Facts.
everybody should have access to it. But for me, it all comes down to sustainability, dude. The literal like antonym of commercialization for me is sustainability. Like if you only take what you need and never more than what you need, I mean, I guess the question of who defines how much you need is like a big question to ask. But
Yeah.
still, like, you know what I mean? Just for the basis of understanding, you don't take more than what you need. Like necessarily, it's a necessity need. You shouldn't, you know what I mean? And it's every single product that you buy is used fully sustainably. I don't think that we should be then worrying about, like, if we have to be conscious of how we spend, conscious of where we spend. Like it's just being conscious of what your tangible and intangible thoughts and your tangible money, like what are they going towards?
Yeah. It's also about access. I feel like, like I feel like people literally like don't even have access to like most of their basic needs like most of the time,
It's true.
So
it,
like that should, I feel like I agree with your point. Like it should be like free, and by free like it should be like provided communally,
yeah,
like homeless, I'm sure homelessness is like a very new phenomenon in like human existence.
true. That's very true.
Like bro, like
Actually, I'm
you tell
curious
me,
to know how long homelessness has been documented in.
like like, imagine not even having somewhere to sleep, bro. Like if you're homeless before, you probably just die.
Yeah.
What does it say?
Let's see. Blah blah blah. Wow, there's not a lot of websites that fully talk about a history of homelessness, like where the concept of it may have originated from. Wow,
Originated.
my English is dying. It is believed that the origin of homelessness is traced back during colonial America as early as the 1640. The English vagrants were listed as outcast individuals, and the police were after them. So, homelessness used to be referred to those that were outcasts of society. Do you think current day homeless is still those that are outcasted by society?
Yeah, in their own way, bro. But I think it's also different. I think that's very interesting that they said since colonial Britain, so basically since
Colonial
capitalism
America, yeah.
started.
Yeah,
So when capitalism started, basically.
1640, yeah. I mean, the Industrial Revolution was 1700s, wasn't it? Industrial Revolution was, sorry, 1820 to 1840, so that's 1800s, 17th century, sorry. And this happened in the 15th century. They believe homelessness would have been a 15th century, oh no, sorry, a 17th century phenomenon, and in the industrialization is a 19th century phenomenon. So that's like 2 centuries in between.
And as well as well, bro. But yeah, bro, like I even saw something with homelessness. Like there was this guy in California. He's basically like building like these small, like how much, like 10 foot by like 5 foot homes. It's like basically like a small home for
Yeah.
like homeless people. And like it was like a box. It's like small enough that it could fit on the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the city basically like took them away from them because they said it was like not safe. Do you think sleeping on the ground is more safe than sleeping in a box, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
Like these people are homeless, they sleep on the ground in the streets. and you're going to take away a box that actually gives them shelter because it's not safe and not regulated.
And look how much, and dude, honestly, I'm not even surprised. In India, this huge Bollywood actor called Salman Khan, he basically ran over a homeless man sleeping on the pedestrian seat. Like he was sleeping on the pedestrian. He like drove over him literally. That's what I meant by ran over him. He drove over him
Yeah,
literally, and the High Court like
like
did
nothing.
he wasn't culpable of a homicide at the end. He wasn't guilty of it at all.
Um,
He was sentenced to 5 years in prison, and this guy's like, dude, and they made his driver take the fall. Like the extent to which the system allows homelessness. I did not. Does Trinidad and Tobago have a big homelessness population? Homeless population, sorry.
yep,
Yeah. Like what percentage of
yep.
Trini would you say is?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much percentage, but I know that people go. Shout out all my homeless homies. But
Um,
yeah, nah, like you be seeing them though. They're like some ones you remember and stuff. Most of them like is because of drugs and stuff. But like, I feel like there's also in Trinidad like there's some there like places and stuff for like people to go.
there's 414 approximately homeless people living on the streets of Trinidad and Tobago.
Damn.
Yeah, and there's been a total of 1,437 assault cases against homeless individuals alone. That's really crazy. For Trinidad, like I see that number.
Yeah, honestly, I thought there'd be more than that, to be honest. I'm surprised.
Right. Because I know, like, I feel like in Botswana, like, the concept of homelessness is sort of taken over by poverty.
Mm.
Because despite like Botswana, everybody like I know everybody knows or would have heard of Botswana as this like amazing like gem of Africa, the diamond of Africa that's like remarkable for like the kind of democratic progress and economic growth. It's like wow, like it's amazing, and it is. And you know what, it's great. The story is a great story to tell, but the story is being told so much now that we're not fixing the problems that we should be fixing and
Mm.
putting our things on like our attention towards. And one of them is like the poverty gap, which is really really big.
Yeah.
um it is ridiculous, like and I don't think we address these kinds of issues because homelessness and poverty are really tied in. uh,
Yeah.
I didn't, but
And drug use.
and drug use, yeah,
Addiction, yeah.
for sure. And drug
Not
use,
drug use, addiction. Addiction. I think
addiction,
addiction is a better
addiction,
word.
yeah.
Yeah.
Auckland has a huge drug abuse homeless population. Like most of the people that you find homeless like in Auckland specifically have some form of drug addiction problem with meth.
Damn.
Like meth is the big problem here for real. Like it's crazy. Like people honestly, it's like yeah, meth and heroin, like and crack. Fuck, everybody's on crack here. Like the homeless for real. It's really really sad. And so I don't know, like it's just things like this that need to be addressed by the government, like.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
it's easy for the population that's isolated and seen as the outcast from society to fall into patterns of addiction. That's if you study
Yeah.
addicted, it's those that have been isolated from society that find it easiest to fall
Isolate.
yeah, that fall prey to addiction. Like that's really what it is. Like it's those that are most isolated from society. So like the solution to addiction is never isolation. Like it's never
Yeah,
isolation.
exactly. And it's not imprisonment either. I think the like see thing is, bro, I feel like also like with the proper social nets in place,
Yeah,
like it's way easier to I guess avoid that. So I feel like a big thing is like most people are not fulfilled in life, because you have to just work to survive, and then you just like you're not even living, you're just surviving.
yeah, it's true. This is true. Well, I feel like as we've talked about so many things today that need
Yeah,
part two,
yeah,
part three, part four.
facts. I feel like that was a good conversation. Right, Dr. Umar? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think he agrees.
Give him a high five. Um, yeah, okay. Maybe we should. What should we
So
do?
yeah,
Let's cut
I
this.
think that was I think that was a good conversation. Boom.
Yeah,
Treat
let's
yourself to something nice.
treat yourself to something. Treat yourself to something nice in this conversation. I hope you take stuff from it, and
Facts.
we're gonna keep bringing back some big topics and
I
some.
hope we weren't so boring.
I hope. Yeah, honestly, like you were
But they're smiling, so I think we were good. Like, look
hopefully.
at that smile. Look at that smile. Look at your smile too.
No, my lemma's never smiling. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, he's kind of serious. But Dr. Omar is smiling though.
Yeah, sure. Okay, anyway, so let us know what you wanted us to talk about. Let us know if
Facts.
you want to feature, like, we're so open to getting people on this conversation.
Facts. If you're trying to join the conversation, hit us up. If you want to hear certain topics, hit us up. Don't forget to subscribe.
I can't do it.
like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. Link in the bio.
Thinking, where do you want me to point?
Link in the bio, comment down below.
Yes, okay, perfect.
I'm dead.
Okay, but yeah,
Thanks.
we'll see how this goes. Can't wait. I'm like really excited for more conversation.
Thanks.
Okay, vibes.
Like that was fruitful conversation.
Fruitful for sure.